Hello. Well, I started studying internet addiction in 1995, shortly after a friend of mine's husband was addicted to AOL chat rooms. He was spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week at a time when it was still $2.95 an hour. Create a financial burden, but their marriage ended in divorce when he started meeting women in online chat rooms. Now, it made me wonder if people could get addicted to the internet in the same way we talk about drugs, alcohol, and sex. So I posted a small survey online. I took the same clinical criteria that one would use to define pathological gambling, and I just substituted the word internet, and I just wanted to see what I would find. Well, back when I probably had 2 emails a month, I had over 50 emails, all from people telling me how they lost their jobs and their marriages, students across the country having problems with the very tool that they were being encouraged to use. So I expanded my survey, and by 1996, I had presented the first study on internet addiction at the American Psychological Association. And by 1998, I wrote Caught in the Net, the first book to identify internet addiction as a new disorder. Now, all this was met with great controversy and skepticism, which I understood. Look, it was new, it was before the dot-com bubble burst, but I'm here to say 20 years later, this is now considered a rapidly new field. There's been thousands of internet research topics on internet addiction. It's now not only just looking at it, but looking at treatment protocols, looking at risk factors. There's hundreds of inpatient treatment centers looking at this as a real disorder. So here I am today to talk a little bit about what is internet addiction. What are some of the ways people get hooked, and how can we better manage technology in our day-to-day lives? Now, one of the first questions I'm often asked is how much time is too much? And that'd be like trying to diagnose alcoholism by counting the number of drinks one consumes. 10 drinks a week is okay, but 11 or more is a problem. We really can't quantify addictions that way. What we're really doing is trying, especially with the ubiquitous nature of the internet, what we really want to do is look at a set of behaviors. So let's see. The first one, here you have somebody texting while driving, but that's really only part of the pathology. What we often see are people preoccupied with their cell phones and their digital devices. Ask yourself, how many times do you check your smartphone during the day? I know people that check their Facebook 50 times a day. I know that they check their Twitter feed 50 times a day, their email 50 times a day. I've worked with people that have got